Yo, and how's it going, Apple Army? Welcome back to the Gaming Apple. So, ignore the footage in the background here, this is just a filler clip whilst I do the intro. But today we are doing a commentary on when to roll and dodge in the Elder Scrolls Online PvP. Now, this is something that's been requested by you guys in the last 4 or 5 videos of mine. And I thought if you guys want to see it, then I'll do it for you. I never thought I would be doing a video on rolling and blocking, but when you guys asked me and I did a little looking into my gameplay, I think there is actually a lot more to it than initially thought. I know rolling and blocking is such basic mechanics, but there is a lot to it when it comes to 1vxing and PvP, and a lot going into the thought process behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 3 separate 1vx's, the first being Stam DK, then Stam Sorc, and then a Templar, so on a variety of classes, and then I'm just going to let the clips roll and I'm going to talk over them as they go and just kind of tell you my thought process and how I'm reacting to them whilst I see them, like kind of what I was probably thinking at that time and why I did it and where I might have gone wrong. But without any further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Okay then, so we're going to start off this on the Stam DK, and straight away I'm going straight into a block here when these guys come. You just see me tapping block, tapping block, tapping block. Did a roll dodge backwards there because I'm just trying to test their damage. 2 new guys have just walked through the door. I don't know how much damage they've got decent CP on them, so I'm thinking, okay, we're going to just do a bit of blocking, roll dodge a bit, just kind of test their damage, their pressure, how they play. Just to get a feel for which one I need to kill first and if I can take them in the open. And you see me picking out this guy here because I'm just seeing that his mechanical skill isn't as good as the other player and he let his health drop. Now what I'm doing is, again, another player's come in, so I'm rolling back and forward just to the side there because I'm trying to like avoid his jabs and pressure, but he wasn't the strongest player, so he went down quite quickly because I roll dodged his attacks and then went straight on the offensive. Now I've got a Nightblade invisible here as well, so this Stam then is actually doing a bit of damage, and I've got a Nightblade on the side, so I'm trying to just be ready to press block and roll dodge and use line of sight purely because I don't want to be getting hit by massive burst, and I just, again, rolling to the side just to avoid any damage that might be coming in from stealth. Yeah, again there I've got dropped to about 60% health, so we're doing a roll dodge, again just trying to get my health up, get my buffs up. That's a big thing I do. I will roll dodge quite a lot when I need to get my buffs up, because getting buffs up sometimes can take a bit of time if you let them drop when you're going really offensive. So just doing a couple of roll dodges, blocking whilst getting your buffs up, helps mitigate the damage whilst on your defensive. Again, we're still looking for that other Nightblade, so I'm being very careful about that. Yeah, obviously blocking that meteor, get that bash in on that guy. And then we're looking at our resources. So stamina's looking a bit on the low side, I'm not going to lie. So I'm not trying to take more damage than I need to. So just, again, using line of sight. I'm going to roll dodge here to the side then just to get my health back up. Pop a rally. Always paying attention, guys. Always. Always pay attention to when your potion's coming in, and to your magic stamina, to when your buffs are about to drop. So I know I haven't got rally on right here. So I'll put rally up, and I'm probably going to do a roll dodge. Yeah, roll dodge right there because I was waiting on my heal over times to kick in, my cauterize and my vigor. And again, I'm trying to put a bit of pressure on that guy. I was seeing how far I could push that. I knew I had a potion and a rally ready, but as soon as my health dropped too far, I just roll dodged, reset, and now I'm going to try take out this guy again, get a nice leap on him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do finish this X, but and there's some more people, but that goes on for a little bit, so let's just jump right into the Stam Sorc. Okay guys, so I'm starting the Stam Sorc clip off where I have no magic, no stamina, and I was struggling for health. This is probably the hardest point of the X clip that I was doing, because I was really struggling. After this point I do recover, and you can just see how I recover. I'll go into a streak here to get away from them, block the meteor. I could have roll dodged that, but I had very little stamina, and I did have a meteor on me, so I pressed that block just to mitigate all that damage. I'm just trying to get my resources up. This isn't, like, blocking and roll dodging isn't all. You need to implement it in with line of sight. When I've got little resources, line of sight is your best friend, because you can't block or roll dodge when you've got no stamina like I just did then. So line of sight becomes your very best friend in 1vx's. But yeah, I got my resources back up by rolling, blocking, line of sight, buffs are up. I'm just roll dodging to the side there because I killed a guy, and after I kill a guy I tend to roll dodge purely because I think there might be some burst coming in from the side because I probably just overextended a bit to finish off a guy, so I'm expecting a bit of damage coming in. So yeah, I usually do a roll dodge after I've executed a guy. And then I get stunned, yes, so yeah, I'll just go straight for roll dodge, reset my buffs, go around the corner, and then come back out. I'll probably do a bit of damage and then roll dodge through these guys. Yeah, I'll roll dodge to the side there through them just to mitigate that damage, make sure I can get to the guy trying to res. I've got very little stamina, so I roll dodged through them to do a dome breaker, then roll dodged again, just so I don't take... I'm just avoiding as much damage as possible, so I can put in as much pressure. Like, it's roll dodge through them, dome breaker, roll dodge through them, try execute. There's nothing in there where I'm trying to heal myself. I'm just trying to use my roll dodges so I can remain offensive. And you'll just see me now trying to finish this up because I was so offensive with my roll dodges. You might have thought I was just roll dodging all over the place, but they were really offensive roll dodges because it allowed me to get a lot of damage in without going defensive. So yeah, that's the Stam Sword clip. Moving on to the Templar clip then. Okay, so obviously I'm going to play the Templar a bit differently. I'll be roll dodging and blocking more than the line of sight, because on the Stam Sword I have streak and I have a lot more movement. So line of sight is a lot more handy on the Stam Sword. But yeah, on this Templar you'll be seeing me literally putting the pressure on this guy. He realized he can't get it by himself, trying to run away. No need for me to roll, block, anything like that there, just trying to put some pressure on. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to try kill this guy, and then yeah, went to kill that guy as much pressure as I could, and then immediately rolled backwards because there was like 5 guys there, and I wanted to put in as much pressure as possible, but then not getting caught in them. So I'm just slowly testing their boundaries, and when I'm seeing that they're not hard focusing me, I'm just slowly creeping in and doing more and more, seeing how far I can push it. I see them doing a bit of damage to me, pressuring a bit more, so I'm turning my focus onto the guy behind me. Make sure he can't get that block, can't get that res. Now I'm just looking around. Again, there's no really need for me to block here. But I did a roll dodge there because I saw a blast bone come up and there was a necro ulti. So I just did a few roll dodges there just to kind of alleviate any pressure that might be coming my way. You don't have to roll dodge, right, when you're low health or when you've been taking damage. Like right now, I'm roll dodging right now because I'm low health, blocking, mitigating that damage, line of sight, and then I'll roll dodge back through here again because I don't want to be in any of that AoE, avoid as much damage as possible. But yeah, roll dodging and blocking is so useful when you're at full health as well, because when you're at full health, you want to remain full health. So when you're doing damage, then you feel like they're about to do their damage and go offensive on you. Instead of going full defensive, rolling to the side to avoid their burst damage, or blocking if you can't roll it, to mitigate their damage is so useful because that means that you barely need to heal up then, and then you can go straight back on the offensive, like literally a very small defensive section. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to use roll dodging and blocking as a tool with line of sight to reduce the time that I'm in my defense. Because when I'm being outnumbered, the more time that I can be offensive means the more likely I can get a kill. Like on this guy right now, if I had to go defensive right now, I wouldn't have got that kill. But because of me trying to alleviate pressure through line of sight, roll, blocking, and then giving myself that opportunity to apply pressure, now that is what helps me kill guys. It's the time that you give yourself to finish somebody. And if that window is very small because you're very squishy or you're not mitigating your damage properly, then your chances are you're going to be taking down less guys in these situations. But if I'm extending that period that I give myself to do damage, now through doing roll dodges, blocking, and having my heals up and stuff at the right time, then it's more likely that I'm going to be killing people. But anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you did enjoy this video, you found this in any way helpful, then please make sure to smash the like button. Drop a comment because I really want to know what you guys thought about this. Did I do it right? Did you find it like helpful? Because this was requested, so I really want to hear that, guys. And then subscribe if you haven't already to become part of the Apple Army and stay up to date with all my latest content here at the Gaming Apple. But yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.